What's going on, YouTube? I've been having people keep asking me, Shift.
Hey, nickel.
You gotta give us a weekly analysis on the market. So I'm gonna give it to them, bro. They keep asking. They so much on my dick. Cap. No one asked me shit. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I'm seeing in the market. So let's get into it. Alright, so boom. We're gonna run through a few pairs. So starting on US30. You can see we got this low to this high. It tapped into our support zone, was tapped into our 886 zone, and then it rolled it up. So boom, we know that we looking at a bullish structure when it comes down to US30. So boom, let's find our entry points. So now off of that shit, we're gonna go to our goddamn weekly. To our goddamn weekly is where we gonna go. The fuck, nigga? Where you thought we was gonna go? The fuck is you talking about? All right, so smooth. So we got a weekly support zone up here that we gonna look to find an entry off of this, or an entry into the market from this support zone. So within this zone, I'm looking for like a daily change of character, right? So let me highlight my motherfucking daily animations and shit, though. So you see that daily low right there, like I said, boy, what the fuck? I want to be lying here, weak ass. So here we go. Now from this zone, you can see we got a daily low, the daily high to a daily low. Shit, bring that back to a daily high. So from this daily low, we got our same zones that I'm gonna go ahead and highlight for you. Actually, I'm gonna draw them in. So from here, we gonna get our daily 886, and we gonna get our daily 5618. Yeah, hold up. Boom, our daily 5618. So from here, you can see that price actually came down to the zone, ran up. Let me go ahead and give y'all another color so you can see that shit better. Till you see the shit better. Ba. So you can see that we got price came back down into our daily zone, our daily 886, and went up, right? So from here, we'll really be want to look at this on a 4-hour time frame and see what price did on our 4-hour. So bam, from here, you can see price has been making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. You know how that shit go, but I ain't about to do all that shit. But boom, up until this point, it did this. Now, when I look at US30 looking a little iffy though. Like, she looking a little iffy off the mere fact that after she did all of this climbing with her weak ass, she dug back to not break this, right? And then if you look at it from like a line graph standpoint, it actually broke support here. I'm gonna use the tool so y'all can see it. It actually broke the tool. Sorry, broke the tool. It actually broke the low here, came down, and since then it hasn't been making any new highs, right? And that's one way to look at it. But at the same time, when we look at bam. But at the same time, when we look at structure and then we kind of hit the reverse on the love, bam, we go back to our daily. When we go to the daily, you can see that though on that 4-hour it didn't break support, it's holding support off this daily. So keep in mind that US30 is more like in a space where you can't trust that hoe. Like, she can go up, she can go down. So with US30, I'll be more looking at to see it like what direction they want to choose. So with US30, I'll be really looking at what direction they want to choose probably before even trading it. Or I'll try to like base a correlation off the DXY. But when I go back to the 4-hour, let's go. I go back to the 4-hour and I look. And you might need the line graph for this though. Sometimes these candles will lie to you. But when you go to that 4-hour, turn that line graph on, you'll see. What does this look like to you? This looks like a sweep. This looks like a sweep of liquidity. And then price went up. Keeping in mind that price is holding support. Once again, swept liquidity. This is rejecting off that daily support. that's in correlation with the 4 hour. So boom. Now we go to the 4 hour and we put our candles back on, and you'll see we got a change of character. One second. I'll clean this up for you. Bam. So now on the 4 hour, you'll see we got this change of character and we got this breaker structure, right? So when I look at my fib zones on the 4 hour, it's telling me the price want to go to this negative 1.27. So like I said, once again, with US30, it's still iffy, but going with the trend, which is bullish, and also seeing that price is still holding support off a daily support zone. Though it didn't break this high, it's still holding support off the daily support zone. So I wouldn't be looking at sales on US30 just yet. I'll be seeing what the market want to do on opening and throughout the week. But ultimately, I'm still bullish on US30. So, bam. Now let's move to NAS. So now let's look at NAS. So when we look at NAS, with NAS over here, we just gonna start on a daily time frame, right? So on the daily time frame, you can see that we got this daily support zone over here, and then you can see the price is literally respecting this daily support zone, right? So due to that, we gonna just try to find a 4 hour change of character when we zoom down, and we gonna focus on this area. Kabam. Now let's go to our 4 hour. So on our 4 hour, you'll see this essentially was the structure that we was looking at, or this is basically like the 4 hour low, or this 4 hour low structure to this 4 hour high structure. When we boom, throw our animations on, you'll see that. So from here, you can see that price has been just making highs and respecting our zones as well, which is our 4 hour 886 and our 4 hour 5618. So from here, we're doing the same thing. We just gonna jump down to our hourly, and we gonna catch an entry off that. So our zone essentially that we'll be taking as to will be up here, right? I'm gonna break it down for you a little bit more so you can get a little bit more detail what's going on. We'll be looking for our 1 hour rejections off of our 4 hour zones, right? So when we go to our 1 hour, we just playing the market structure game, and you can see price has been going up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, wham, bam, 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 bam. Now you see how these lows start getting respected. We can do more detailed shit, but you can ultimately see the vision of these lows being respected and these highs being created. Kabam. And we up here now, right? So this was the last low, the last respected low that was created right here. So ultimately we'll be looking for a retracement, and I'm gonna show you where that retracement gonna be at. So that's the last respected low. Now if we jump back to our 4 hour, you'll see we have 4 hour support right here that I'm now highlight. Right, we're gonna delete these. So what the market like to do when it comes down to like support zones, you'll see the support zone get broken, and we see the support zone get broken, you're gonna ultimately see it like on a lower time frame. So you're gonna see it on a 1 hour in this case. So when we go and we zoom back down on a 1 hour, you literally see that fair value gap sitting right there. So this is the respected low. It went up here, it rejected off that 4 hour support, came back down, and then went up. So essentially when I'm looking at taking an entry, I want to see price come back down here into the zone, and then after that respect this low. Might be a lot to ask for, but that's what I'm looking for that motherfucker to do. And after that, we're gonna be taking it back up to our 4 hour fib, which our 4 hour fib is telling us we had negative 1.27. bam. So that's what I'm looking at in the market. Y'all could just go ahead, comment down there in them comments. Let me know if y'all want to see some more pairs. Let me know if y'all want to see me do some more analysis on the market and stuff like that. But from now on, I'ma fuck with you. Yeah.